Welcome to the Power Play, Are You Ready to Get the Power lesson series. This curriculum was developed by the California Department of Public Health and the Champions for Change campaign. Each lesson we'll be learning about the importance of eating healthy and being physically active. Lesson 3. Power of Advertising. Today, students will learn about how advertisements are used to affect the choices we make. An advertisement, or ad for short, is anything that draws people's attention toward a product, service, idea, or belief. For instance, a movie trailer or a billboard for a fast food restaurant are both advertisements because they promote a product, trying to persuade people to go watch the movie or eat at a certain place. Discussion time. With a partner or in groups, share examples of food advertisements you've seen or heard before. Think of advertisements you might have heard over the radio, seen on TV or the internet, or read about in a magazine. Then, on a piece of paper, write down 10 examples of food advertisements you have heard, seen, or read before. Pause the video here to allow time for this activity. Question time. Look over the 10 example food ads you wrote down. What makes you remember these ads? Share your answers with your partner or in your groups. Pause the video here to allow time for answers. Now that we've talked about examples of advertisements, let's go over some of the advertising techniques used in them. On the Power of Advertising handout, you'll see a number of different ways advertisements try to persuade you to buy or eat specific foods. With your partner or in your groups, try to identify which advertising techniques were used in the 10 food advertisement examples you listed. For example, if I wrote down that I saw a McDonald's ad showing the slogan, "I'm loving it," with a picture of a Big Mac, I would say the techniques used are jingle or slogan and sensory appeal. Now, identify the techniques used in your list. Pause the video here to allow time for this activity. Activity time. With your partner or in your groups, you'll be coming up with your own health advertisements promoting the idea of eating more fruits and vegetables every day, at least half your plate at every mealtime according to the My Plate Food Guide, and to be physically active for at least 60 minutes every day. In order to create a persuasive advertisement, you and your partner or group will need to identify the pros and cons of eating fruits and vegetables and being physically active. Start by brainstorming ideas and coming up with pros and cons list on a piece of paper like on the screen. For example, a pro of eating vegetables is they help keep you healthy, but a con might be you don't know how to cook them. Do the same for the pros and cons of physical activity. Once you have completed your pros and cons list, use the Creating Your Power Ads worksheet to create an outline for a health advertisement. On the worksheet, you and your partner or your group will need to pick one of the following topics to write about. Promote making half your plates fruits and vegetables at every mealtime. Promote getting at least 60 minutes of physical activity every day. Promote a particular fruit or vegetable. Or promote a type of physical activity. Once you have picked a topic, complete questions 2 through 7 on the worksheet using the pros and cons list you previously wrote down to help. You will also need to use the Power of Advertising handout for a list of advertising techniques to use in your ad. For example, you could use star power, where you mention a celebrity in your ad to persuade people to follow its message. For example, if I was to write an ad about a specific physical activity, such as jogging, my worksheet may look like the following. Who are you selling it to? I am selling this idea to people of all ages who do not already exercise regularly. What are some of the good things about it? Jogging is simple to pick up, free to do, and gets you outside. What keeps people from doing it? Some people don't have time to jog, or they've never jogged before and exercise is difficult for them. What might change their minds? Jogging can be done in short time periods, such as 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night. Jogging is also an activity where you can choose the difficulty level. If you're just starting out, jog for shorter periods of time at slower pace, then increase as you get better. What will your advertisement be? I choose to make a television or YouTube ad. Finally, which of the ideas from the Power of Advertisement handout do you want to use in your advertisement? I would use a cartoon character that is jogging, star power to show how many celebrities jog to stay healthy, and dollar power to promote the idea that jogging is a free activity. Alright, let's get started. With your partner or in your groups, first come up with a pros and cons list for eating fruits and vegetables and being physically active. Using your lists and the Power of Advertising handout, complete the Creating Power Ads worksheet. Once you have finished, share your advertisement outline with the class. For an optional extra project, you can use your outline to actually make your advertisement, such as designing a magazine ad or making a YouTube video. Pause the video here to allow time for this activity. Thank you for joining us for today's lesson. See you next time.